Hello, this is Victor with QManager here. In this tutorial, we'll have a look at some of the basics for getting started with QManager. We'll go step by step through setting up the application settings, which will be necessary for the correct functioning of the app. Okay, so the first thing that you'll notice is that all of the application sections except settings are greyed out. That's because you would not be able to use them before you've entered your user data and a few basic preferences. So let's get right into it. The first section that you'll need to complete is your user details. Different application users will have their own data for sites, contacts, and issues. Let us fill in all of the required information. I'll skip the video to right after I'm done in order to save time. Okay, so now that we have all of our user data entered, we need to click on the Save button. If we wish to add another user, we may do so by clicking on the plus sign right next to Username drop-down menu. As you see, this creates a new blank user that is ready to be set up. If we enter some data for that user as well, and then save, it will appear in our drop-down list. If you wish to delete a user, you need to select their username from the list and click the cross button below. You'll be prompted for confirmation, as the deletion of a user also clears all of the data associated with them. Site information, contacts, issues, and images associated with this account will be deleted permanently, so be careful when using this feature. Alright, next we move to the Legal Definitions section. Here we may define the legally binding articles that correspond to specific phases of a construction project. The default phases are construction, handover or signing a building into operation, and warranty. Those cannot be deleted, but more user-defined phases may be added at your discretion. I will now fill in the information that is relevant under German law and will click Save. Next, we can set up our letter templates. Those templates will be used when an issue is created and formal legally binding letter of notification is being sent to the contractor responsible for the issue. The first field allows us to select our own company logo from our device library. You need to upload your logo to the device first via iTunes or other means in order to be able to use it. I will just use our company logo for the purpose of this tutorial. Next, we may select if the logo should be printed only in the header of the first pages or on all pages. The margin values can be used to adjust the distance of the text contents from the edge of the page. The default values are 25mm, which is about fine for most printers. You may adjust these values if you have branded company paper. The default deadline setting defines the default number of days that are given to the contractors to fix the reported issues. This can be overridden for each individual issue, but I'm going to set it to 7 here, which is the generally accepted time frame in Germany. Now let's have a look at the different letter templates and what you can edit about them. For the purposes of this tutorial, I will only explain the first template, but the rest are quite similar and are used depending on the status of the issue when the letter is being created. What you see here is the skeleton of your letter templates. The text in red will be replaced by real data that will be coming from either the specific issue, your contact data, or the information about the site and contractor. The text in black is non-editable and will remain as is in the letters. The text in the text boxes is editable and will be included in your letters as you defined it here. To save time, for most users we have a default text included. When you're done making adjustments here, click Save and go back. The last section here is the QManager Pro, where you can purchase the unrestricted version of QManager. If you have already done so, but have changed devices or reinstalled your iOS, you can also restore your purchase. If you have ever used the in-app purchase feature of any other iOS application, you should be familiar with these options. With this, we conclude the setup of the application, and we are now ready to explore its main features. If you would like to learn more about the remaining sections of the application, please see the other video tutorials we have to offer. All the best, have a good day.